Boris tips off Europe cut out bet bottom dollar on Russia's gas, throws in with Ukraine's integrity. Boris Johnson has urged European countries to break their addiction to Russian gas, warning that it could cloud their judgment when dealing with Vladimir Putin's government. In a speech to City of London dignitaries on Monday night, the Prime Minister said countries like Germany would have to choose between mainlining ever more Russian hydrocarbons and sticking up for peace and stability in the East. It comes after the Prime Minister ordered the deployment of British military engineers to the Poland-Belarus border as tensions rise in the East over the ensuing refugee crisis. Speaking to business leaders and diplomats in London as European regulators decide whether to approve the Nord Stream 2 pipeline, Johnson didn't refer to the project by name but warned against over-dependence on Vladimir Putin's Russia and said the UK supports the sovereignty and integrity of Ukraine. The British government has previously said it opposes the pipeline, in part because it is worried it would divert shipments of Russian gas away from Ukraine, depriving that country of transit fees at a critical time. We hope that our friends may recognize that a choice is shortly coming, between mainlining ever more Russian hydrocarbons in giant new pipelines, and sticking up for Ukraine and championing the cause of peace and stability, Johnson said in his speech in London. Let me put it that way. The Prime Minister was speaking at a time when the US is raising the alarm with EU allies that Russia may be weighing a potential invasion of Ukraine as tensions flare between Moscow and the bloc. Johnson said the UK does not want to be adversarial to Russia over Ukraine but has a commitment to democracy and freedom that is shared now across the vast mass of the European continent. He also said the UK had been quick to respond when Poland asked for help to deal with a contrived crisis on its border with Belarus, where Alexander Lukashenko's regime is accused of pushing thousands of migrants to cross into the European Union to undermine security. The EU has said it sees Russia's hand in the actions of Lukashenko and his government. Calling for an alliance of like-minded democracies, Mr. Johnson added, "When we say that we support the sovereignty and integrity of Ukraine, that is not because we want to be adversarial to Russia, or that we want in some way strategically to encircle or undermine that great country. And never let it be forgotten, in this season of remembrance, that it was Russian blood that enabled us to defeat Nazism. It is because we have a commitment to democracy and freedom that is shared now across the vast mass of the European continent. And when our Polish friends asked for our help to deal with a contrived crisis on their border with Belarus, we were quick to respond." In a wide-ranging speech at the Lord Mayor's banquet, Johnson also said UK Navy deployment in the Indo-Pacific region is not adversarial to China but reflects Britain's commitment to peace and stability, and that freedom of the seas and open supply chains are the lifeblood of the world economy. Said the COP26 climate summit was a tipping point in the battle against global warming. Reiterated his government's pledge to build a quantum computer, and said the UK would secure 50% of the global quantum computing market by 2040. Said the UK will become a science superpower, to boost national security by reducing its reliance on other nations' technology.